Hi, today I'm going to talk about shipping documents and I'm going to explain how we'll be able to create PDF files on automation from a shipping documents database that we have in Notion. As you can see in the background, I have got two databases that are connected with each other. One is the shipping details database and another one is the shipping items database. The shipping details database holds all the information that we're going to use to create a PDF file. So I'm going to show you an automation setup which will be able to create PDF file directly within the Notion database. And once the automation is set up and activated, you will be able to create the PDF file within the database itself. For this, we will be using an automation tool known as PDFOutput. PDFOutput is an automation tool for Notion users who will be able to generate the PDF file within the database. So simply sign in to PDFOutput and simply click on new automation over here. And you need to connect your Notion database to begin the setup process. So click on connect Notion. This will take you to a setup screen and just copy this database title which we have over here. So I'm just going to copy this title, which is shipping documents database, and I'm just going to put this title inside the search pages. So what I'm going to do over here is make sure you select the correct account, click on select pages and put the title inside the search pages field. As you do that, you should be able to see the shipping documents database appear over here. Click on this and it will automatically show you already added, and then scroll down and click on allow access. So as you click on allow access, you will be able to receive the access to the database which we're going to use for the remaining steps of the automation process. So once the database is connected, we have multiple options of adding a template file. A template file serves as how the document will look like, which will be ultimately converted to PDF. So you can upload a Google document file to the setup. You can even upload a Word file or a PDF file to the setup to start the automation process. And you can even add a Notion page for this automation setup to create the PDF file. So if you select the first option, what you need to do is you need to create a template within every page of the database. So you just need to create a template over here, and utilizing that template, you will be able to create PDF file directly within the database. So you can simply create a new template and set it as default. It will work that way as well. But for this demonstration, I already have a template which I've added over here. So it is by the name of shipping document. I'll click on this. I'll click on continue and it will take me to the next step wherein I will be able to see the template over here and then I can start the automation. So before we proceed further to remaining steps, we need to select the database which will be helping us connect all the properties onto the document. So if your shipping documents database is not visible over here, simply click on reload database. You should be able to see the shipping documents database appear over here in the drop down. So I've just hit reload and I should be able to see the same. So what I'm looking to connect is that db underscore shipping details that you can see over here. So I will just simply search for db underscore shipping and you can see it is already showing up over here. So if I click on this, it will load all the properties of this shipping details database, as well as it will load all the properties of the shipping items which are connected with the details database. So I should be able to see all the properties appear over here, as you can see. So the next step is mapping these properties onto the document on the left. Okay, so as you can see, we have order id over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search for order id, which I already have. I'll just click on copy. This will copy the order id and I will put it over here. Okay, so simply paste it. So what you can do is you can simply copy and paste the element directly onto the document. Okay, now there are two order ids which are available in multiple databases. I would rather take the shipping details one, so let me copy this part and let me put it over here. Okay, you can copy from any database source. So similarly, we have the order date. Let me copy it from here and let me put it. We have the tracking id as well. So let me search for tracking id, which we already have. Let me copy and paste it. Okay, so likewise you can copy paste every property onto the document and you can proceed for all the steps. Okay, but one thing which I want to show you is this product item section. So for every item that is being shipped, okay, under a particular order, there are multiple items which are linked to that particular order. Okay, so I'm going to connect these multiple items and it will automatically generate the record over here one below the other. Okay, so first thing which we need is the product name. So let me get the product name from here. So you can see it is showing the product name under the shipping items database, which is the second database that we have. Okay, so I'm going to pick the product name. I'll put it over here. Next up, I need to search the SKU, which is the product SKU. I'll put it over here in the database. So likewise, I will map all the fields that I need. So I will just need the quantity, which is product quantity. Let me copy it Let me put it over here. Then I need the weight, so I'll just get the weight and copy it over here. So just we're going to utilize the second database and put all the values right over here. Okay, so next is the price. So product price I need to fetch, I need to put it over here, and the amount, okay, which I can get and put it over here. So I've already added all the things. Now the total quantity, total weight, and total amount we can get from the shipping details database. So we have all the total values added up over here, which we can utilize. Okay, so we have the total weight available over here. So I can just get the total weight from this part, and I can put it over here. So once you are happy with all the setup that is needed to be done, you can simply refer to the database. If you need any more properties, you need to add any more thing, just add it and simply reload the database. It will automatically showcase everything. But I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to click on preview output to generate a preview document. Okay. Before we create a preview document, we can certainly define how the PDF file will be named. So I want to put my PDF file as per this order ID that I have. That's why I've selected order ID. If you click on this, a lot of other options are available. You can choose from any of these properties as per your choice. We can even select a property where we want to place the PDF. So we have PDF attachment field where all the PDFs will be stored inside a particular property over here, like the PDF files section over here. Okay. So let me remove these PDFs which are earlier generated, and let me generate a fresh one. So now if I click on preview, it will start processing a particular record. Okay. And if you observe in the database, this particular record is being processed. So this record is getting processed, and it will be converted as PDF file right over here in the PDF file section. So it will create us a preview document which we can check, and if we are happy, we can set up the automation to run continue forever and generate the PDF file. So currently it is being processed and the document has been created. And if I go back to the setup screen, you can see the values have been replaced with the values that we had in the database. Okay, so as you map the properties, it replaces the values from the database onto the document. And even here, if you see, it has automatically added the line item values for this particular order. Okay, so if you closely observe, this is for order number 1003, wherein we have all the line items added up over here. Okay, so this is automatically showing up in this particular section. So this is dynamic, and it can create multiple line items of values that we want to have, and it can automatically populate the value into the document. Okay, so now I'm happy with the setup. If you're not happy, you can certainly go back and again do the editing and the mapping of the fields. It will still work. And finally, you can click on setup automation. As you click on setup automation, it will create and activate an automation for you, and then you can proceed to generate the PDF within the database. Notice it asks you if you want to use a button inside this database to create a PDF file. That option is available. If you utilize a button, you can directly click on the button and generate the PDF file. But this feature is available to the paid plan users. So if you're under a paid plan, you will be able to generate the PDF file directly utilizing a button. Okay. So my automation is set up. If I go back to the home page, the dashboard, I should be able to see the automation being set up, and it is under the active status. Once you see the automation on the dashboard under active status, your automation is all up and running. Just go back to the database and head over to the shipping details and simply mark your record as ready to generate. Okay, whichever you want to convert as PDF. So you will be able to see this generate PDF column. Mark your record as ready to generate. Now it will automatically convert the same and process it as PDFs directly under the PDF file column. Okay, so you just simply need to set this record as ready to generate. It will automatically be created as PDF file for a use case. That's how simple and easy it is. So you can keep on adding more and more records, set it as ready to generate. It will automatically be converted to PDF. So as it is going to create the PDF, let me explain few more things. If you have any questions on the same, you can certainly go to the home page and you will find a contact window at the bottom. Send me an email right away. I'll be able to assist you with any queries which you might be having, and I will be able to help you with anything which you might need on this aspect. Okay. You even have a chat widget at the bottom of the screen which you can click, and you can send me a message right away through this chat window. I'll be able to help you on that as well. Okay. So there is this contact window. You can definitely send me a message right away through this contact center section. And we're just waiting for this record to be created as a PDF file. It just takes a few minutes, but it certainly works and creates a PDF file for you. Okay. If you're going to utilize the button automation, that is even more faster, and that will create a PDF directly in one click. So you can see it has started processing these records as we were discussing, and soon we are expecting the PDF file to appear over here. So this has created a PDF. Let me click on this, and we should be able to see the document generated with all the placeholders automatically mapped. Okay, and the second record is also being processed, and that we are also expecting very soon to be populated. So this is how simple, easy, and convenient it is to use PDF output, as it creates the PDF directly for your use case within the Notion database itself. So just let me reload it once again. We should be able to see the document created over here within some seconds. So I hope this entire demonstration was helpful to you and you are able to create a PDF file as required within the database itself. If you have any questions on the same, I'd be more than happy to assist you with any queries on this issue or any problems that you might be facing. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.